And oh, there we go. We got Ippo and Steele. Game number 1, winners round Trey under trois. Trey, okay. We got, oh, I like the timing. Let's go. Let's go, Steele. Nice timing on the tree there to catch Ippo's up B. The cross slash, though, that's going to take it. It's still dummy powerful. All right, well, sorry, I just came in like in the middle of game 1 and stuff like that, but I was getting water. Apologies again. But this matchup is probably going to be a lot of just Steele just spacing endlessly, you know, shooting slingshots over and over and over again. And Ippo doing his best to get in this matchup probably isn't the best for Cloud. Probably like 6'4" or like 55-45. But Ippo's doing a very good job of like contesting Steele in the air. He's also not allowing Steele to like get any setups going like Tree or like Lloyd rocket into anything. He's playing really well around that. Oh, I like it. Playing aggressive, I see, Mr. Ippo. Oh, he's at 201, I just realized. Jesus. Let's go back airs. We can parry those, but it's all right. Steele's good. Oh, okay, that's the first stock. All right. Well, I think Steele has to do a better job of like contesting Ippo when he's off stage. I think that Cloud is like one of the worst characters to be off stage, and like especially when Cloud is getting juggled, he doesn't really have too much to get down. Like, also Steele has to catch on to the fact that Ippo loves to up a shield, loves to do it. He does it a lot against me specifically with Ness when I pressure his shield. That's just one example, but there are probably many more matchups where he likes to up his shield constantly. She's got to recognize that and wait for him to do it and then punish. See, like, right there, I feel like Ippo should have grabbed Steele because she was panicking because of the limit. But, you know, Blade Beam Worms works just as well. I said Blade Worm. I said Blade Worm. All right, anyway. Okay. Ippo does a very good job at, like, coming, like, as his tag says, step backs. I don't feel like Cloud is one of the best characters anymore. And he definitely has a hard time, like, contesting, like, other characters when on stage. Like, I feel like Cloud's get-in options are very predictable in comparison to how he was in Smash 4. And, like, I feel like when I see a Cloud approach, he's never going to grab me, like, run, like, to a Tomahawk. He'll most likely try and go for an aerial or, like, a cross slash, which Ippo tried to go for there, but he did not. That's why I feel like Cloud in this game is just, like, very overrated. I think he's predictable, and a lot of the time you can tell what his next move is going to be. But Steele trying to come back here, dropping those bowling balls off the platform. That's what I've kind of, like, as the meta developed this year, obviously, or today, or is it today? Is today December 7th? I think, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of, no. I'm not sure. The 1-year anniversary of Smash is coming up soon, and I've just seen that, like, a lot of villagers do that, like, bowling ball on the platform to try and catch, and a lot of people actually run into it. So, good knowledge of Steele to try and go for it, but trying to get off the ledge of that jump, not actually working out. Unfortunately, Ippo taking that first game. I think, personally, Ippo did a very good job of playing around Steele's projectiles, but I think he needs to... He lived till 201 that first stock. That was ridiculous. Secondly, he needs to grab Steele a lot because when Villager does do his spacing tools like Fair and Bear and does that Lloyd Rocket, a lot of the times they'll shield to wait for their opportunity to strike afterwards. So I feel like grabbing is probably like the most optimal thing to do. You could space back here and throw out a Blade Beam or two, but you know, I feel like grabbing is the most optimal thing as that they'll probably get caught by it. Like right there, he could have ran up grab. Like why did he not run up grab? And see, Steele is like just trying to use her spacing tools to just space over and over again, but Ippo's kind of just not falling for it, and he's able to get his own damage when it comes to him. Okay. That spike could have been detrimental because he just got that limit. Okay. There's not like, in neutral, a lot of the time, Ippo is like contesting center stage more or less, and Steele is stuck by the ledge, not able to do too much to get out. Ippo's doing a really good job at just making sure he's keeping center stage. I think that's one of the main things you kind of have to do as Cloud, is be able to maintain center stage a lot. Because like right now he's by the corner, and he's already taken so much damage, and he's dead, just like that. So I think, as you know, we can conclude from that is that you know, once he gets near that edge and, you know, becoming like more and more oppressed like he was there, there's a lot of danger that comes with that, and like a lot of like responsibility on the Cloud player to be mixing up how you know, they get back and what recovery moves they use. Like, do they air dodge or do they up B or do, you know, whatever, up B go past the stage to contest the hitbox or whatever. But Ippo taking no time of having a stock down, getting that cross slash off. All right, so Steele in the corner again. I know that Villager does actually like to use the corner as like a way to play their neutral. That's what a Steele is kind of doing right now, is like she's using the corner to pressure Ippo into probably doing certain things. Like she wants to bait Ippo probably into the corner. Wow, that killed at like 60 or like 70. She died at like 90. But I think Steele is kind of playing towards Ippo's like urge to want to run in, and is like using that urge to like contest it with different hitboxes and stuff like that. And also while doing that, baiting Ippo into the corner and then getting an edge guard off, or like trying to throw him off stage. Oh, go for that down air attempt to 2-frame, not getting it. Now, okay, you can see Ippo slowing down just a little bit. He doesn't want to get too overzealous and end up, you know, getting robbed of a stock. He's playing well, throwing out Blade Beam spacing. I think Blade Beam is actually underused. Honestly, I think it's a very good projectile. It covers a nice amount of space, has a decent hitbox, and like can just open up some space for Cloud. I just, you know, okay, it's not the fastest, but I feel it can be used way more than it actually does. Good stuff from Ippo, taking that set over Steele. Played very well that second game. Where's my co-commentator? Where did he go? He